Hello. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Krysti Rowker. I'm a Master Certified Health Coach. I help women overcome bloating, fatigue, pain, digestive issues, and things like that by implementing healthy lifestyle changes so that you can invest more time into your relationships. I was in your shoes at one point. I literally struggled with just getting out of bed in the mornings. I was completely exhausted just getting through the workday. I remember being in so much pain. I'd have to take everyone's blood pressure, and my hands were just killing me all day long. I remember my back would be hurting so bad by the end of the workday. By the time I would get my son home, at this time, he was probably 6 months old. I started struggling with getting him in and out of the bathtub, putting him in his car seat, just putting him in hurt my hands. I couldn't even tighten his car seat. It was that bad. I just lost literally all my strength. I just had very, very high inflammation. But of course, at that time, I had no clue what was going on with me. All I knew was that I had absolutely no energy. I was in a lot of pain. I've literally had digestive issues my entire life. And it was very debilitating to me. I got to the point where I thought, how can I keep my job and still go on like this? There was no way I could keep my job and still manage to take care of my kids and my family. So that was when I decided I had to see my doctor and figure out what was going on with me. After that, that's when I found out all she could really find out was that my inflammation was super high. So all I knew at this point was I had to figure out how to get my inflammation down. She told me I needed to see a cardiologist. It was that bad. And I asked her to give me a month. And she gave me a month. The next time I came in, my inflammation had decreased. It was in the normal range. So this is why I decided to dive in deeper into my health coaching and learn a little bit more about how I could help others feel better, because I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. I basically dealt with hormone issues my entire life. My hormones were out of balance. I've always had super bad acne. It was really bad on my face, and it got to the point where it was on my chest and my back as well. I never slept well, and I dealt with fatigue a lot of times, and I would literally live off of 4 hours of sleep. And to be honest with you, that didn't really affect me until I hit age 30. And that's when I was completely exhausted and I had a hard time getting through the days. I had to stop running by age 30 because I had a lot of inflammation in my neck, which I was in a car accident when I was younger. It's another story. So I contributed to that. And I would get super dizzy and nauseated and not be able to get out of bed for 3 days. It was so bad. So I had to stop running. I was like, that's the only way. So I had to learn how to do light exercises because I'm one of those actually enjoy exercising, and I had to figure out what would work for me at that point. And so that's what I do for my clients. I help them where they are at, and I guide them through my programs so that they can start feeling better and start, decreasing that bloating, because we don't realize all of our issues, or most of our issues, start in our gut. And so I help with that. I help with your gut health. I help you figure out how to improve it and to get better, and to also figure out your food sensitivities, because that was something I did not realize I had leaky gut. And I had a lot of food sensitivities, and that was actually what was causing my inflammation. When I did my anti-inflammatory diet, that actually, because I was on a very restrictive diet, that actually helped me figure out foods that I was sensitive to. And that wasn't my main goal when I did it. My main goal was to get my inflammation down. But once I realized all that, it was very eye-opening for me. I did not realize I had a gluten sensitivity. I did not realize I had issues with sugar. And so anytime I ate gluten or sugar, that would cause me to have headaches, which I had daily headaches anyway. It's another story. But it would make my headaches a million times worse, my migraines. And that's when my dizziness would start. So all my dizziness issues was because of my inflammation. I can run again. 6 years later, I can finally run again, and I can do those hard exercises that I could not do before. So I'm happy to say I'm feeling a million times better, but this is why I do what I do. I want to help everyone else feel like I do. I want you to be able to enjoy the time with your family, go out with your friends. I didn't get to do any of that. I even had difficulty going to church. I remember getting my son ready for church and wanting to go so bad. And by the time I got him ready, I was too exhausted to attend church, and I would just watch it online. And I remember sitting at home being just devastated because I wanted to be there so badly. Honestly, God helped me through this all, and I am Christian, I'm faith-based, and so I can help you in that way as well. If you are faith-based, God helped me through the worst time in my life. He guided me to the right people to help me feel better, and I'm just so blessed to be where I am at right now, and I want you to feel that way as well. So if you're interested in working with me, please reach out to me. I would be happy to help you in any way I can.